Whatever this administration does is for their own benefit. Remember yesterday how Godwin Emefiele, that is the governor of Central Bank of Nigeria, actually stopped trading with Bureau change, that is black market, as it is popularly called in Nigeria. And, that alone has caused, a fall in the naira against the dollar. And in fact, it is a major crash at the black market, that is the Bureau de change market. Well, I know these guys are only trying to make things easy for Nigerians who are transacting in, in foreign currencies, but I think this government feels that they feel threatened by all of this, that Nigerians are getting currencies, from Bureau de change, and Bureau de change are the benefactors. Well, I think they should have first thought about this a very long time ago. So coming at this point where the naira is falling on a daily basis, well, I think they have a very strong hidden agenda that they don't want Nigerians to know. Because in Nigerian banks, I can tell you, if you want to transact as low as 1,000 naira, you have to pay about 6 to 10 naira. Yes, it is that bad. And all of this is going to the banks. And I believe that central bank has planned things out on what percentage the banks will have to give them. And banks do not also want to lose. So they begin to add some of all of this percentage into the customer's money. I know what that could mean. So things are really getting harder and bad by the day. And our government policies are not making things any better. Well, let us see why the naira has fallen drastically. Perhaps maybe because of the stop of the Bureau de change, trading with Bureau de change from central bank, or if it's just something that's is actually inexplainable, or something that is beyond their control. Well, we'll find out more, but please ensure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, turn on the notification bell, like, and also share this video. All right, dear friends, without further ado, let us get right into the details of this report. The Nigerian naira is in a tailspin at the black market a day after the central bank stopped weekly sale of dollars to the Bureau de change. According to reports, the naira slumped to 522 naira to the US dollars. Operators in the market bought it at 515 naira at the Bureau de change. The rate quoted was 510 to 520. The naira had enjoyed some stability for some weeks after it breached the 500 naira ceiling, trading at 502 to 505. But the announcement by the Central Bank of Nigerian Governor Emefiele has jolted the market to go southwards. While the dollar's rate depreciated by 3.4%, the naira also fell against other major currencies such as the UK sterling and the euro. It fell 1.4% to the euro as it traded between 590 naira and 600 naira. The sterling also traded between 700 naira to 710 naira, an increase of 1%. In the official market, the naira was stable. The CBN maintained it at about 409.16 naira to 410.16 naira. In a major move on Tuesday, the Central Bank of Nigeria stopped the sale of Forex to Bureau de change. Mr. Godwin Emefiele, the CBN governor, said the decision was informed by the unwholesome business practices of the Bureau de change. He said the BDCs have continued to put enormous pressure on the naira. Henceforth, he said the Apex Bank would sell Forex to deserving Nigerians through the commercial banks. The Bureau de change were regulated to sell a maximum of $5,000 per day, but Central Bank of Nigeria observed that they have since been flouting the regulation and selling millions of dollars per day. The CBN also observed that the Bureau de change aid illicit financial flows and other financial crimes. The bank has thus decided to discontinue the sale of Forex to the Bureau de change with immediate effect. We shall henceforth channel all Forex allocation through the commercial banks, he said. He urged the commercial banks to ensure that every deserving customer got their Forex demand. He warned that any bank found circumventing the new system would be sanctioned. Once a customer presents all required documents to purchase Forex, the commercial banks should ensure they get the Forex. Any customer that is denied should contact the Central Bank of Nigeria on 07003855526 or through the email cbd@cbn.gov.gng. He said stakeholders have been calling on the CBN and its MPC to take urgent steps to halt on any depreciation of the naira. Well, when we talk about the depreciation of the naira, they should have thought about this a long time ago, because they said the sin that Bureau de Change committed was that they were asked not to sell beyond $5,000 per day. And they said on a daily basis, they sell way beyond that they trade in millions, which is not supposed to be. Now, when you're talking about why Bureau de Change has to trade for 5,000, why are you putting it on 5,000? Because I don't seem to understand. Is it that if it's going to affect central bank in the first place, while Bureau de Change has been, they should have stopped it, because at the long run, definitely there will be some transactions, especially when banks were not actually allowed to, trade Forex for customers. So what do you expect? Bureau de Change was the mediator at that point. They were the ones that were standing in gap for Nigerians. When you want to change money, you go to the bank, they tell you, oh, sorry, we don't do this. We can only give you your dollars, and you go ahead to, change it wherever you can. So imagine if there were no Bureau de Change at those points, or at that point in time. That means you have the foreign currency, you won't be able to spend, because you won't be able to exchange that money to, the naira. But Bureau de Change has made it very, very easy. You collect your dollars, you collect your pound sterling, you collect your euro, and immediately you go to them, they give you the price in the exchange market, and that's it. But banks will give you all the procedures, and they are ready to, short you, give you a lot of, conditions. And aside conditions, one thing they normally do when the parallel market is selling for about 500 to 502 naira, like we heard, you see banks selling way below that. You see them selling to Nigerians for $1 to a naira for about 390 or maybe 400. When in the market, in the Central Bank of Nigeria, in the Apex, it is about 500 and 512 naira. So you can see why Nigerians do not even want to trade with banks. But I hope that they sort all of this really soon. And if the banks are ready to work and make things straight, which is also a welcome development, it will all be okay. So my dear people, that is it. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Like and share this video. Thank you for being here. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.